let's see, will this mess up their car? Will this cause the tire to disintegrate? No. These are some tough vehicles they have here. I'm just gonna float over it. It's also odd that those walking signs appear to be specifically designed for Kirby. And what the? Sorry, Broom Hatter. So you've gotten a job as a bouncer here, have you? Or maybe she's just cleaning it impulsively. But it would appear to this is the invaders' casino. Yep. That is one big roulette wheel. This is a casino for giants. And there is a clown acrobat. With a circus ability, will fit right in a casino. Which is all about, I suppose, not really a circus at all, is it? Oh, billiards? Who the heck is this place built for? Is it just a novelty to have this giant, casino? Is it just to lure in tourists? Is this the sort of thing that Adeline is going to come back to Popstar to see their famous giant casino that the modernizing invaders have built? Really, how the heck long has Kirby been asleep? I assumed he was, the Rip Van Winkle thing. It was just, he'd only been asleep for a little while. I didn't really think he'd been asleep as long as Rip Van Winkle, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows, though? These invaders are probably a very advanced technology, so who knows how quickly they might work. Maybe they were able to build all this just in a few minutes, but I doubt it. And of course, it's probably an ongoing project. I might add, Circus is the worst copy ability ever, and I don't appreciate it, so I'm not going to keep using it. Goodbye, Waddle Dee. You should have stuck with the resistance, not with the enemy. This Kirby's really waging an all-out guerrilla war against these guys. You know, now that I think about it, Samir looks like the invaders, too. Is that going to be a retcon? Is Samir going to be an alien sorcerer? Is Magoo from Kirby's Dream Land 3 the evil sorcerer in the palace who turns people to stone? Is he going to be an alien invader? Probably. That's probably exactly what they were going for here. I'll take you, sticker. Oh, and what's this here? Is this a... No, I'll take you, Doctor Ability, from the Pilla. From the Invader Pilla. But first, let's see what's over here. Okay, just another door. We're gonna get something special by going through the background door. So we're gonna stick with the background door. Why are the invaders' symbols letter H? Well, I suppose it's because the villain is named Haltman. Although, given that they look like Megalore, maybe it's supposed to mean Halcandron. They did mention in Kirby's, we never really meet the Halcandrons. We only go to their abandoned factories in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And apparently there's well, I'll say more about this later, about this idea of mine that I've been brewing. Die? It's not gonna make us die, because, this is a very dangerous thing, really. Do guests just walk in here to this dangerous chaos and just... this is really reckless. They don't care about safety of the visitors at all. You know what? They really don't care about the people of Popstar. Come to think, we're probably not in Dreamland anymore, are we? Is this a Game Boy? It is a Game Boy. There's a Kirby robot in the background. Interesting. Our moves are being projected back towards it. How interesting. Alright. Okay, we don't wanna, we wanna keep up the... No! Okay, I was afraid that the robot was already destroyed. But it wasn't. It wasn't. Alright. Oh, let's, oh, what do we got over here? Alright, and this is gonna let it through. Yeah, it is. It's strange for Kirby's enemies for them to do something like for them to do something like this, to create robots that look like Kirby. I would think they would want to discourage any and all Kirbiness that they could. Goodbye, robot friend. Still, it's hard to maintain that these invaders are all bad, given all that they've done. Yeah, Samir really... Maybe the idea is supposed to be that Samir is one of the invaders. It could be. What the... Oh, no! No! Okay. Are there just giant invaders off-screen who we can't see right now? No! I mean, maybe there are, actually. Run, Kirby! Okay. Okay. This is the most dangerous game of gambling we've ever done. They're gambling with the rebel leader's life. Oh. It's a code cube. We're not gonna leave here without that code cube. Who's next? Thank God they let him off of this. What barbarians are they running these sick, twisted gambling shows where they play with life? There's something seriously wrong in this casino, is all I can say. And I'm old Mackerel Phones. I have a right to say certain things. Before we go through the pipe, I just want to see what's over here. Yeah, this is what's over here. I bet that pipe is what's over here. Is it? No, it's not. Well, what's the pipe? We gotta go through the other pipe now. Let's go find out. Let's go find out what was through the pipe. What just disappeared in the background? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, it just does take us right into the background. It's time to destroy this casino of whores. This casino's very purpose is to, you know... let's not go with this. Let's go with, sword. Cut down evil to size with the sword of science. Power Beam Saber. Actually, I guess these Robobot armor descriptions are much more in-your-face action fighting than the more detached copy ability descriptions. Power Beam Saber! Power Beam Saber! Don't worry, armor. We'll get back in you in a minute here. First, we just need to take down the door. Oh, no, no, no! That was close. This sadistic nightmare of a casino must be destroyed. Kirby opposes it and all it stands for. Ain't that right, Kirby, on your moralizing crusade? Sword Beam Saber! What was it? Sword Saber Beam. Power Beam Saber. Power Beam Saber! No! Once again, the way is blocked, but we will overcome it, as we have overcome many things in this rebellion so far. We've slept in holes, we've had to live in caves, we've endured sleepless nights and starving days, constant tear at the enemy's superior strength. But the rebellion will not die. Les Resistance must go on. Stickers are good. Also, I thought I would mention that part. Here we are. Oh, Bandana D! He's a real darling, braving this casino just to help us. At least there's one other person in the Resistance. I guess our quest is to find Meta Knight, who is presumably also a member of the Resistance. Even King DDD resisted it first initially. Oh, hey, Kibbleblade! Bye, Kibbleblade! It's not even fair, really. This is just brutal. In any case, the blade of justice cleaves the sky in two. High-speed whirling saw. Okay. Whirling saw. Cutting shot. Roaming saw. Sure. Let's go take down some invaders. Whirling saw. And we got another one of the code cubes.
Whirling Saw! Blade of Justice!
Man, Kirby's very good at pool. Just by hitting those billiards, he's already knocked them every which way.
Let's go with the Blade of Justice! To take down more corruption, whatever form it may take on. Kurpow! Through the clouds we soar, in this simulation clouds in the pipe. They've tried to construct their own weather system in this pipe.
Oh, a balloon. Those were from Kirby's Canvas Curse, alright. They're one of the first Kirby enemies I remember noticing. Oh, Marks. This guy posed as Kirby's friend, but betrayed him in order to get ultimate power from the Cosmic Nova back in Kirby Superstar. It was such an obvious and poorly set up plot twist. Anyone could have seen it coming from a mile away. They should have done something better to make it better. Say, Marks, if he had helped Kirby a couple other times in the game, then it would have been surprising that he was a bad guy, that he betrayed him. But no, oh well. In any case, Marks drifted through space for many years after Kirby destroyed the wish-granting machine called the Cosmic Nova. But Marks eventually absorbed the parts of it, his corpse did, and it reanimated him, and Kirby had to kill him again. It was really a horrific time, the idea of Marks' corpse drifting through space for all those years. But Marks was a very bad guy, and he never did anything to have any sympathy, so I don't really, feel sorry for him. Kirby emblem, sure. That Cosmic Nova, though, it was this big, shooting star machine that could grant any wish. Meta Knight in Kirby Superstar Ultra also ended up reassembling it after Marks had absorbed parts of its power, and it allowed him to fight the strongest warrior in the galaxy, the Star Warrior-esque Galacta Knight. Anyway, let's see what Resolution Road is going to throw at us. We've gotten through the downtown area, and we're now on the outskirts. What do they have for us here? Let's see. Dr. Kirby? Paging Dr. Kirby? The invaders need to be taken down. We're totally fighting them as ESP Kirby. PK Spark, baby. Or PK, what is it? PK Shift. Let's go. Holo Defense API. It looks like Pix from Kirby 64. Holo Krako. Sure. It's one of these bosses. The Kirby series has actually had, over the years, a number of bosses who ran on the principle of, generating weaker versions of other enemies, including Adeline, incidentally. Holo Defense API, huh? What's next? The Doomers! These were Halcandran monsters from Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and they're back in hologram form. You know what? This is making it a bit too easy. We took down one of the Holo Doomers. There's still another one, though. What's next, Holo Defense API? Ice Dragon! This is one of the ones Adeline used too when Dark Matter possessed her, but let's see. Oh, well, Holo-Ice Dragon is a hologram of a spectral dragon, an ancient life form that has lived through a number of ages. Most dragons breathe fire, but this blue dragon attacks with ice that it produces internally. I really wish that I had looked at the flavor descriptions of the other phases. I wonder what they would have said about Krakow. Oh well. Holo-Ice Dragon. Ice Dragon was debuted in Kirby's Dream Land 2 as one of the monsters that from Iceberg that dark matter possessed. Since then, it appeared in pretty much the same form we see it in here in Kirby's Dream Land 3, where it was a drawing that was brought to life by Adeline, who spent a swath of the game as Kirby's enemy because she was possessed by dark matter. She afterwards, though, she's cool with him, no pun intended. And in the manga, we see that she might even have traveled with him for a little while after that. But this is taking longer time than I initially expected. It did not take this long back in KDL 3, I'll tell you that much. Or maybe I've just gotten worse at the game over the years. In any event, I'm surprised that these invaders even know about these guys to make holograms of them. Holo Defense API, the holographic security system that defends this area from intruders. It analyzes past battle data and produces one holographic security guard after another. Oh! Well, that would explain why it's bringing an Ice Dragon and the Doomers, then. Also, given the link I suspected earlier between the Black Pyramids and these invaders, Holo Defense API really suggests a connection there because Pix was the security system of one of the Black Pyramids in Kirby 64. So it's very possible that, who knows, there could be a connection there. We'll see. What the heck? It's Coily Rattler. Yes, an icon enshrined by the people of the sky. Its weak spot is its head. Yes. Oh, so it explains there that it was only a puppet that was worshipped as a deity, which gives me a different concept of it from from it was a deity, the statue itself. So it was basically the pop star's own Coily Rattler was in fact a robot itself in effect, but its power made the people of the sky think it was something, a god. Although Holo Defense API is quite a bit different from Pix in everything but appearance. Still, though, Kirby took it down like he took down Pix before it all those years ago back on Rockstar. What are these invaders getting at? What's their angle? I don't know, but we're already at Area 3 of 5. Maybe it's going to be like Kirby's Dream Land 3, where it is rather short, despite how wonderful it is. I thought it was so cool when I was a kid to be there because they had this one room, the jellyfish room, and they had all these this super fancy chair in the middle and a chandelier hanging from the ceiling that looked like a jellyfish tentacles. Very interesting. Jellyfish are very pretty in my estimation.
For justice and for the freedom of Popstar, we ride. We ride on these construction sites, or not construction sites, but on these docking stations in the docks. We ride for justice and for freedom. For the people! For the people that the big guys, the invaders, don't want to acknowledge.